What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. You know what I'm saying? Sub to the channel, like the video, share the video, tell your people about the video, comment on the video, sub to the channel, and put your notifications on. You know what I'm saying? Do that for me. If you're watching this on Twitter, retweet it, all that good stuff, man. Obviously, we're doing something a little different tonight. Friday night, got a couple blunt money bets out there. So we're going to talk about the slate, stuff I'm looking toward, stuff I'm putting together. I got bets down there already that I'll get into. But we can also watch this game together and watch these blunt money bets, a little bit of it. So probably go for stream for about an hour. And then be back in the morning with a full show that won't take that long in the morning because it'll be straight bets. But I got a few college bets, a few WNBA bets. We got good COV on every WNBA bet. We gave out Asia Wilson. Well, first, quick recap. Blunt Money Bets folded yesterday. It's okay, man. First time they folded in a minute, but folded yesterday. I didn't like the game enough to play straight. I should have just did square and just did San Fran trifecta, but I'm scared to bet square in the NFL. So it is what it is. I got some looks for the weekend that I really like. So I wanted to recap there. But as far as WNBA, gave out Asia Wilson over 8.5 rebounds. That's 9.5 now everywhere, I'm pretty sure. And we gave out Benaje Laney, gave out her over 13.5, minus 110. And I seen it was at minus 130 yesterday. I told y'all to grab it. Shit, it's at 15.5 everywhere now. So love to see it. All right. Real quick, I gave out, and we got another bet that I'm real close to playing. I'm real close to playing it, and we could discuss it. But on college football, I gave out 2 blunt money bets on the timeline a few hours ago. One is currently going now, so I really won't get into that, but that's Wisconsin and Purdue that each have 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. And then the next one was Boise and San Diego State, each to have 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. So, yeah, if we get those, one is a plus 1,000, other is plus 1,300, and I'll probably do them together too for a plus 15,000. So that'd be a pretty good night if we get that. So it's only one game going now, Wisconsin and Purdue. And it's in the first quarter, midway through the first quarter. Wisconsin already got a touchdown. So hopefully we can get, each of them to have 20 points. That's all we need. All right. So that is that blunt money bet that I gave out at NCAA. But let's get into like my straights. And like I said, they going down there. This is probably going to be the week I got the most straights ever. Normally I try to keep it to 3 or 4. Last week my straights was looking bad, so I had to go crazy on the timeline and give out 3 live bangers. And I honestly, I think I'm good enough with college football that I could do that. Like I could give out, I could really just pick off these games live, man. I really could, but a lot of times I don't be in the house all Saturday. But if I just sit down in the house all Saturday and watch the games, I definitely could have some great live looks. But it's tough to do that. But this week I probably end up with like 5 plays. I already got 3 or 4. I might even end up with 6, just because of the games I'm targeting. So first plays is underneath Oregon team total over 45.5. Oregon minus 13 first half. Oregon minus 21. And then you see I got Tennessee first half too. But yeah, man, I love Deion. Love Deion. Deion is that guy. Colorado, love Shador, love all of it. I love it. I love it. I'm a big fan of all of it. But Deion taught me to go get the money. You know what I'm saying? That's what Deion taught me to do. Go get the money above all. So that's what we're gonna do, man. Oregon is just too much. I haven't not touched anything. I mean, we cashed a couple blunt money bets with Colorado in their games, but I haven't really touched anything with Colorado just to see. But I've been very suspicious of them watching them because even that Nebraska game that they won, it was like they really won because dude kept fumbling and Nebraska was still in that game. And then last week showed me a lot. It's great that Shador rose to the occasion. It was great that Deion's son caught the pick 6 and all that. But my goodness, this is Colorado State, a team that got killed by Washington State, who's a really good Pac-12 team, but I don't even think they're as good as Oregon. Oregon is probably the class of the Pac-12. I was listening to a podcast, and they were basically saying Oregon got the best offense in the league, in the country right now. Long story short, they finish drives. They have the best first down percentages. They finish drives better than anybody in the whole country. Bo Nix, you know what I'm saying? He's a decent quarterback. I guess he's good, very good. I think he played in Auburn somewhere. He used to be ass, but he done transferred a couple times. He's nice now. He's doing well for Oregon. But at the end of the day, for me, it's the offensive defensive line. The same reason why I was scared the first week to even touch Colorado. I was scared because I'm like, I don't know about the offensive defensive line. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't matter. But against a team like Oregon, if you watched last week, and I said this yesterday, Colorado had trouble with Kamara. Kamara was in that backfield all game. Shedeur hurt his ankle messing with Kamara, trying to get out of one of Kamara's tackles. He was in the back. Man, you know how many Kamaras Oregon got? They don't just got one. They got Kamaras at D tackle. Gonna be pressure in that line, let alone coming off the edges. It's gonna be tough for Shedeur. It's gonna be really tough. And then we're not even gonna talk about Oregon offense, man. You give up them goddamn crossing patterns if you want to, and you have to. You have to, or you're gonna give up the deep ball. The reason why you're giving up the underneath is because you're not giving up the deep ball. Travis Hunter, their best corner out of the game, one of the best receivers, and I'm not too worried about him on offense because they got enough. I think they got enough. And if something up with my mic, let me know. But they got enough stuff on offense to be fine. Enough skill position players, like enough receivers. They running back. They skill position players is fine. But on defense, oh God, if this is a game you're gonna need Travis, is this one in USC? These back-to-back games because of them skill position players they got. So the defense is going to let them down. I really think the offensive line is also going to let them down. Maybe Colorado can score. I couldn't talk you off of playing the first half. I mean, a full game over. But I know Oregon going to score. I know they're going to score against this defense. I won't be surprised if they got 35 points in the first half. I will not be surprised. I'll be shocked if they don't have at least 24 points in the first half. I'll be very surprised if they don't score 3 touchdowns in the first half. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure if Colorado's, I mean, we seen what Colorado State did. Nah. So yeah, first half minus 13. I bought a little bit of juice because it's 13 and a half. I went on DraftKings, bought a little bit of juice. Took the 21. That's also on DraftKings. It's 21 and a half other places. I took the 21. And it's crazy because my gut told me to take the 16 and a half because they have look ahead spots. And it was a 16 and a half. It's probably a look ahead spot right now for USC and Colorado. And if you think that Colorado's about to get killed, you might want to take USC now because it ain't going to do nothing but do what this line did. Go up 4 points across key numbers. That's all it's going to do. But yeah, Oregon, first half, minus 13. Oregon, full game, minus 21. And Oregon team total over 45 and a half. Love you, Dion. And we'll probably get back on you. And it is some blunt money bets for that game that I'm looking into. But unfortunately, what I've learned, we done did very well with college football blunt money bets. I mean, week 1 was a week to remember. And even week 2 with the Alabama. Last week was the first week we didn't really get busy. Or week 0 was a week to remember. Whatever you want to call it. Either way it goes. With Colorado, it's a couple blunt money bets that I'm looking at. I'm seeing more and more people on the timeline mess with these college football specials. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm learning about these, field goals are not, if it's going to be a blowout, don't do it. Speaking of which, last night, oh man, in the college football game, in that game, we played it to be both teams to score each quarter and both teams to have 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. We literally came a field goal in the second quarter from cashing both of those shits. From one team, a field goal in the second quarter would have cashed out both of them bets. And then the Giants, same thing. We played both teams to score each quarter plus 1,800. If the Giants just could have scored in mop-up time in the fourth quarter, boom, we would have cashed that one too. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, I don't really get too discouraged, and that's why they're blunt money bets. But I don't really get too discouraged because I know the reads be where they're supposed to be. And I could have played common sense, which was for San Fran to beat their ass, but I'd rather play madness. And we almost got there. You know, it ain't 18-1 for no reason. It ain't put $1 to make 18 back for no reason. But I say all that to say this. I'm in a game like this, I'm not messing with field goals. I'm not messing with 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals because if Colorado don't kick 2 field goals in the first half, they're not kicking none in the second half. They're gonna continuously go for it on fourth down. If they on field goal, if they down 21 in the third quarter, unless it's like perfect, like 4th and 7 from the 30, and they still probably go for it on 4th and 7. But unless it's like 4th and 12 from the 30, they're not even going to attempt no field goal in the second half. So while each team to score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals is one of my favorite ones of these to play, and we haven't even hit one yet with college football, still one of my favorite ones to play, I just couldn't do it here. First of all, I don't think Oregon going to have to kick field goals. I think they're going to be scoring touchdowns for one. But for two, I don't think Colorado's going to be in the position to be kicking field goals. I don't think they're going to be in that position. They're going to be down too much. So I wouldn't mess with it there. Same thing with the 1 field goal each quarter. Each team to score 1 touchdown in each quarter. That might, I don't know. Like I said, I'll have to see it. I hate doubting Dion and them. I hate it. But this is going to be the real first defense that they play. Nebraska had a good defense, but it ain't going to be like Oregon's. I don't think. Each team to score a touchdown and a field goal in each half. Now, if they have some straight Oregon ones, and there is one, a plus 120 that I'm going to do on a parlay, I'm going to try to find some light plays like that, and we're going to eat this week on DraftKings. I told y'all, we ain't do it good last week, but it was my first time doing it. But I'm going to get them markets, like both teams to score in the first quarter, no or yes. We're going to get busy in the markets. Trust me. I'm going to get them. Yeah, I'm going to get them. But I seen also Oregon over 6.5 touchdowns. Oregon over 6.5 touchdowns is plus 120. I think they're going to score 7 touchdowns. It's nothing for them to score 2 touchdowns a quarter on average. And that's not counting turnovers and stuff. Oregon is a really good offense. And Colorado is not a good defense. They're just not. So I only brought that up because I was going to say, damn, if I could get something with just Oregon, and we did play the team total, but if I could get some of these football specials with just Oregon, like Oregon to score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals, plus 400, then I would play that instead of each team to do it plus 950. You know what I'm saying? Each team to score 1 touchdown in each quarter, instead of that plus 950, just give me that Oregon for plus 300, and I'll play that. Oregon to score a touchdown in each quarter, or Oregon to score each quarter. Yeah, we do that. Now, the 4 touchdowns each half, minus 130, that does seem like it's worth it. It does seem like it's worth it. 4 touchdowns each half. But it's a minus 130. So it's not like you even, 1 pass touchdown each quarter. I'm probably going to maybe use a boost for that because we got a 30% profit boost. So maybe I'll use a boost for that. It only make it 286, but maybe I'll do that, or I'll round robin it with something. But I love that 1 pass touchdown in each quarter because I definitely think Oregon going to get that in the first half, and then Colorado just trying to get something going in the second half. I think that's good there. Around 1 rush touchdown in each quarter. I couldn't talk you off it, but now. So yeah, that's really that game. I'm looking in, a couple other things with that game, but really I got to do some more research because there's other games on the. My bad. I ain't even look at the comments. My fault. What's the vibes, my guys? What's the vibes? My fault. I'm on the damn banners. What's the vibes? What's the vibes? What's the vibes, y'all? Just looking at these blunt money bets while. Oh shit! It's 14-0. Oh boy. See, and this is what worries me. See, this game was supposed to be close. And actually, a lot of smart people liked Purdue as the home dog. So the fact that Purdue was already down 14 shit in the first quarter, that hurts this blunt money bet of each team to score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. You see what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't got nothing for the night. I gotta give you a lean or two. I gave out a blunt money bet, each team to score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. I gave that out, and I gave that out in let me see the games going on tonight. In the San Diego State game, I gave that out. And that's a plus 1,200. San Diego State and Boise, I believe that's the game I gave that out. Yeah, each team scored 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. So, but yeah, as far as this game, and if you want leans, lean Air Force, lean San Diego State at home, but nothing strong there. Nothing strong at all. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And this could be the problem why I said I'll stay off that Colorado 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals. Because Colorado can definitely Where you post your pics at, like liability and shit on Twitter. Yes, sir. Definitely on Twitter. That's when I get busy. Like I'ma always give y'all everything on the channel. Always. Like y'all normally gonna get it first. But like live plays and shit, it's on Twitter. Mr. Dreamy One. MRDREAMY1. Mr. Dreamy One. But yeah, so hopefully Purdue come down and score a touchdown, or it's still early in the game. So Purdue might come down and kick a field goal because it's like, okay, it's still 14-3. It's still the first quarter. But if Colorado mess around and get down 14 points, it's going to be tough for me to see them kicking 2 field goals unless they can, get back in the game. All right. So those are my straights in that game. And I like Tennessee first half, and it's strictly based off of last week. I watched that game, and I told y'all we was on Florida. We was on Florida in our underdog round robin. We was on Florida in our 3-teamer with the boost. The other team ain't cover, but we was on Florida. We was on Florida. We called that. We was on Florida. Yes, sir. No question, my guy. No question. We was on Florida. We was on Florida for sure, but Florida got some calls. Now Florida was the better team, but Tennessee, every time Tennessee was trying to come back, it was some bad calls against Tennessee. I know they pissed. I know that coach is pissed. It was 2 calls, and mind you, I'm rooting for Florida. It was 2 calls in that game. They called like a bad block, a blindside block, and they called like a hold or some shit that I was like, nah. And then when Tennessee was like driving, about to get a 4th and 1 to like basically cut the game to 14, one of the refs kicked the ball by mistake. So the umpire kicked the ball by mistake. So the ref had to come in and stop, and that allowed Florida to get their subs into the game. And that basically in turn let Florida get fresh bodies in, and it stopped them on 4th and 1. Tennessee really they probably would have lost regardless, but they had some tough luck that game. I'm trying to tell you. So I think they're going to come out against a UTSA team that's ass to begin with. I think they're going to come out and try and run that shit up. So I'm close, but I ain't going to really do it. I'm going to stick to the first half because that's what I like. When it's revenge, when it's narrative, I like to lean on the first half. I think they're going to come out like just with their hair on fire and just try 28-0, 21-0, something like that at halftime. Something that Alabama would do if they could. I don't think Alabama can do that shit. I don't think Alabama could make up for that terrible game last week. I think they're going to be in a dogfight again to Ole Miss. They might even lose to Ole Miss this week. But a team like Tennessee that got an inferior opponent, they coming back home, I think they're going to try to run up the score against that team. And their team total, I think, is also at like 40-something, 42.5. Whatever it is, it might be at 40. Like, I like that. But I just took Tennessee first half, and we're going to see. We're going to see. I'll probably put their team total in a parlay or some shit. But yeah, I love that first half. Couldn't talk you up. And it moved. I seen it this morning at 20.5 and 21. And I'm like, damn, okay, let me play this. Let me put this. And then I got busy throughout the day. I look back, now that shit at 23.5, which is still fine because in college and in football, 22 is a dead number. 21.5 is a dead number unless you're going to buy it down to 21. But 22, 23, those numbers don't really mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Because in football, you either going to win by 21, 24, 20, 14, 7, 10, 4, 3, shit like that, So it ain't no difference between the 22 and the 23-point spread. It ain't like in the NBA where literally every point matter. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. So Purdue, I see y'all driving. Let's get a field goal. It's 3rd down. You know what I'm saying? Just kick the field goal, dog. You just get the field goal. I do got my first parlay. These are my favorite picks. This is my first boost that I use. We using all boosts. I might just only bet boosts besides straights. I might only do boosts for my parlays because these boosts is lovely. FanDuel, if you're listening, please, NBA season, keep this same energy. Weekly boosts like this where we can put a bunch of money on them and give these 30%, 50%, please. Yeah, boost us up. Don't just do this for football season. We need this energy for the NBA. Bad. Oh my God. If we give me a damn 50% profit boost in the NBA, just 3 times a week and watch what happens. Just 3 times a week. Purdue, we in the red zone, 4th and 7. Come on, kick a field goal. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all field goals out the way, and then ain't nothing but touchdowns for the rest of the game. And then Wisconsin, they already up. So now they could just kind of take the air on the ball and kick field goals. That's what we open for. We cash this plus 1,000. All right. So this parlay. So the straights is under there. I gave y'all the 4 straights. I gave y'all the reasoning behind the straights. Parlay. Boom. Oregon team total over 45.5. And this is my 50-cent profit boost that I used. I think maybe it had to be on the 3-teamer. I don't know. Maybe it could have been on a 1-teamer, and I just decided to use this. I don't know, but this is a 50% profit boost on FanDuel. Now I'm pretty sure it had to be a 3-teamer because it ain't pop up when I did 2 of these teams. Oregon team total over 45.5. I just told y'all I think they're gonna score at least 50 points. But yeah, Oregon team. I mean, geez, what did Colorado State score last week? Oregon team total over 45.5. Excuse me. Georgia Tech plus 4.5 and USC minus 34.5. Now this USC shit, this is like out of spite. Arizona State, I took their ass in the round robin underdog parlay. We needed them to cash us out. I really thought they was gonna be a good home dog. Man, I was watching that game. They are fucking trash. They are trash. USC is about to just on the road. USC is about to be up 30 at halftime. Watch. They're gonna be up like 28-30 at halftime. I should have took the halftime. I really did. USC gonna kill this team. They Arizona State so trash. Maybe they're trying to get their coach fired or some shit. I don't know. And Georgia Tech, Wake Forest. Yo, a lot of Colin Wilson, my boy Lockie Lockerson, both of them, they like Georgia Tech to win the game. You know what I'm saying? They think so. I'm definitely gonna tell that money line and find some other shit to put it with. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that money line, which is probably like plus 180. I'm gonna put that in the round robin with that one passing touchdown each quarter plus 220 for Colorado. You know what I'm saying? And then we just gonna keep it going from there. But yeah, for sure. I know you're gonna get to it, but favorite 2 legs for WNBA minus Queen Asia boards. Yeah, and I was cooking up too. I was cooking up, but I chilled. Yeah, those would be my favorite too. And they both done move, but those would be my favorite too. But right now, I'm still really cooking up with WNBA. Freaky Tierra McCowan, her shit stick out to me for real. Her points plus rebounds stick out to me. Her points and her rebounds stick out to me. Cause if you got that big girl, she's a monster, and you got her playing all these minutes. Oh, she gonna get busy for sure. So, yeah, she stick out to me. But more importantly, Breanna Stewart rebounds. She's at 8.5. She's normally been at 9.5, and she's double-digit rebounds. I don't know, 3 out of 4 games against Connecticut this year. So, yeah, I think that's some value there. Right before I was going on stream, I was in the midst of cooking up. Breanna Stewart 10 rebounds because that's the boost where we got a FanDuel boost and I'm gonna try and use it that way. It's like you can do a SGP or a 3-legger and then boost that with anything, and that's what I'm gonna use for this WNBA. But yeah, Breanna Stewart 10 rebounds is like plus 164, I think. Oh shit, motherfuckers. It's down to 142. But I think that's still good. You're still getting good plus money with her to get rebounds. And I was gonna parlay that with, let me see what I was whipping up with that. Because this was actually the 3-teamer. And I might end up doing this as like a round robin or something. What was it? Oh yeah, Asia Wilson 12 rebounds. Keeping it simple, because if she can get 10, she can get 12. Now she is up to 9.5. But even Freaky Tierra McCowan 12 rebounds at plus 138 is good. But I think Asia Wilson 12 rebounds at plus 245. I think that's good value. So what's good, my guy? Top of the evening. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, my guy. Big vibes all the time, man. So Asia Wilson 12 rebounds. I like that. But if you want to go Tierra McCowan to have 12 rebounds, but Asia Wilson 12 rebounds, I like that at plus 245. So but as far as straights, like I said, Breanna Stewart over her rebounds 8.5. I was really looking at that. I know Flo was talking about Vandersloot points, 8.5. I couldn't talk you off of that. And I haven't done too much digging into this Aces game yet. Aces props is tough for me. Besides that, Asia Wilson, which was an auto bet, basically, which I knew was just the wrong number. It's tough. Chelsea Gray, if it was anybody I had to play besides Tierra McCowan, it would be Kelsey Plum points or threes. Probably points to be safe though. And Enrique assists. Now you getting some good value on Enrique assists over 4.5. Enrique been going crazy. Always, my guy. Always. Enrique been going crazy. I'll pull up Enrique real quick. Or her assistant, my boy Tease was talking about this. Enrique, and if it's something off of my mic, just let me know. Let me see. So yeah, Enrique 7, 7, 6, 10, 5. So she's had over 4.5 assists. She's covered that her last 5 games. And she's been covering it with ease, to be honest. And it ain't like she ain't scoring 20 either. So I would definitely look at Enrique assists, Kelsey Plum points, and Tierra McCowan. Let me pull up Freaky T real quick. Because I remember when I was looking at Tierra's stuff yesterday, I was like, wow. Like I'm telling y'all now, we're gonna see what it hit for. But Tierra McCowan and Jonquel Jones each to have 15 and 12. That's probably gonna be a lay. Now we almost hit that. We was think 3 Freaky T points from cashing that out. Last time them two played, we parlayed them together, and it was plus 1671. I don't know if it's gonna be plus 1671 no more, but I still think we can get a plus 1,000 out of it, plus 800 something out of it, something for us to play. I ain't gonna play it if it's like plus 600. Both of them at 15 and 12. I ain't gonna do that. But it should be at least 1,800. 1,800. It should be at least 1,000. Because both of their line, one line is at 10.5, the other line is at 9.5. So just them to get 12 should be, 150, 200, and that's just the rebounds, not even counting the points. So yeah, we should be able to get a nice number with that, because I like both of them to have 15 and 12. But yeah, as far as college football, while I'm looking up Tierra McCowan, as far as college football, I'm looking at some other games. I'm just trying to do some more research on some other games just to try to find some sneaky games, because that's where I think the value is going to really lie this year in college football. That's where we hit the Alabama bet. That was a sneaky game. Actually, shit, my bad. Yeah, we hit the 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals in the Alabama game. But that was a game that I thought could go sneaky over, and it ended up exploding in the second half, and it worked in our favor. And I think that's where you're gonna get value at with college football this year. Games that people don't think are good. And this college football, it can always turn into a shootout. It can always turn into an overtime, where you kicking field goals and touchdowns and all that stuff. So Tierra McCowan, 16 and 14 rebounds against a small Atlanta front line, But everybody's small compared to Freaky T. Let's just be honest. Yeah. Even Jonquel Jones. But against New York, she played 23 minutes in the loss and had 11 and 12 against New York a couple weeks ago. It's very interesting. 11 and 12 in 23 minutes. And she getting more than 23 minutes. As the Queen's going to be queening this weekend. Asia did me so dirty. Could have won a bag on her point prop in game 2, but she was chilling that game. Game 3, of course, she had 30 plus. Nah, only went 2 games. Maybe you mean game 2. Maybe she fronted on you in game 1. Then in game 2 went crazy because they only played 2 games. But it's tough, man. First of all, I think the Queens is going to be queening because it's game 1. But these playoffs, you just got to tread lightly, I think, with props. I think you got to tread lightly besides the ones that you have faith in. And that's why I messed, game 1. But that's why I messed with that Asia, and I still would play 9.5 rebounds. But that's why I messed with that Asia 8.5 rebounds, because I know she's gonna get a bunch of minutes, and if she don't grab rebounds, then I know it's an anomaly. But she should be able to get those rebounds. Points, it's a little tough. Now, if I was ever taking anybody points, it would definitely be Asia. But with the Aces points, it's always tough, let alone the playoffs. You don't know who's gonna get busy. I feel the same way with Dallas. I don't know who to take points on Dallas. You could be safe and always take Enrique, but Satu basically been the most consistent scoring 20 lately if you look at her game line. Now she's scoring right exactly 20, like 20, 21, and she only had 11 last game, but Dallas is another team that's tough. Even New York. I don't see too many people jumping up through the window to bet Breanna Stewart 22.5, 23.5. So, the Lions are pretty sharp. They're pretty good. And I think it could be value found on players like, Benaje. That's who we clipped. And we'll see also after after game one. But still, a player like Tierra McCowan and John Quill Jones, I think is value on them too. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be tough. I do think the queen is going to be queening. It's just we got to be tough. And honestly, I don't even know if it's too many queens left. Because I was looking at that. I don't really know. Now, it's girls that we can make queens because I got to just make the right plays. DeWanna Bonner is going to be one. I'm telling y'all now, we will be playing DeWanna Bonner to score 30 every game in the series, and DeWanna Bonner double-double. That's happening. She had 30 and 10 one game against New York. And the way she get down, and we're going to be on the list of Thomas points as well, too, a lot. But the way she get down, she going down shooting. She not going to be passive against New York. Nope. DeWanna Bonner going to be putting them shits up. She's going to be getting rebounds. She's going to be getting assists. We're going to be on DeWanna. So that's one who come to mind who could be a queen. But it ain't really too many queens. We got Queen Satu and Tierra left. We got Asia left. We don't got no queens on Connecticut. Yeah, it's only 4 teams left, right? Yeah, it's only 4 teams left. What's the 4th team? We got New York. Okay, so Sabrina, she a queen. I think we got 4 queens left. That's it. Everybody else got to become a queen of the channel. A lot of our queens ain't make it far. Sykes gone. The Builder and the Fisher gone. Jordan Canada gone. And it's funny. People saying it ain't really a lot of queens of the channel. We just play them a lot. We just play our queens a lot, so we talk about them. Freaky T, but it's really not. Only ones we got left is 2 from Dallas, Freaky T and Satu. Asia, and Satu and Asia was 2 of the early queens. And Sabrina, that's it. Because Breanna Stewart ain't never cashed me out to be a queen of the channel. Enrique, you know what I'm saying? But I do think them four are gonna be queening. Now Sabrina, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to do some capping on Sabrina. I think Sabrina is gonna have her 30-point game. So I kind of do want to take Sabrina every time to get her 30. But I DeWanna Bonner for sure. I got to, because she know this is it. I don't think they getting past New York. So she going out shooting. All right, but yeah, Tierra McCowan, 15 and 12. And she did that in 29 minutes. So Tierra hold on, that's New York. Hold on. 14 and 12 and 36 minutes against Vegas, though. 25 and 14, 14 and 12. Yeah, she been eating. She had one game where she didn't play like that for whatever reason. She played like 8 minutes one game. But aside from that, 14 and 11, 14 and 12, 25 and 14. So yeah, Tierra McCowan, her points and rebounds, yeah, got to. Definitely be on some blunt money bets. It's tough for me to trust Freaky T just to I don't mess with her enough. I wouldn't even play Asia Wilson 9.5 rebounds consistently. So I damn sure ain't playing Tierra McCowan 10.5. But I won't mind, laddering her up to have 20 and 10. Same thing with John Quell to have 20 and 10, 15 and 12, stuff like that, because we see what she can do. I mean, she's had double-digit rebounds every single game she played them. And I don't think I see no 10s either. Yeah. 14, 12, and 11. So she went over this 10 and a half every single game. And 30, 36, and 32. She gonna play 30 plus minutes every game as long as she not in foul trouble. So you gotta look Freaky T-Way for sure. Natasha Howard also was doing well against them. And like I said, Breanna Stewart, like that. Like that for sure. Do we have to hit threes this series with the Suns' solid defense? I like her threes look. Still sitting at 1.5. Can't see her stand. Yeah, I know, man. It's funny. I was looking at her ladder. I'm like, damn, I feel like she's gonna have one game when she get out of it. But let me pull up because she has been cold as hell from three. But let me pull it up. You would think so. Well, no. To answer your question, I don't think they need her to hit threes to win, but I don't see her continuing to struggle from three, even if they don't need her. Because she's still putting up. She ain't, she could have been a queen of the channel if she kept putting up more than 5.5 threes on Prize Pick. She definitely could have been a queen of the channel there. But, the 2 games against Washington, really the last 3 games against Washington, 1 of 5, 0 of 4, 0 of 6. Now, maybe you could say that's just Washington. Maybe, because she was 3 of 5, 3 of 7 before that. Then 1 of 6, 0 of 4, 0 of 7. But then 6 of 8, 2 of 9, 2 of 4. I don't know, man. Stewie is a little too iffy with me. What I would just trust her points. I trust her points. She gonna get the shots. And I don't see her going 3 of 16 and 9 of 25. I would trust her points. But the threes could be a sneaky look. That could be something that just cover in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know the fact they run a play for her, she hit a 3, they get a stop, fast break, she wide open, 3. There you go. We see Jackie Young do that shit all the time. Back-to-back threes, bam, covered your number. I'm worried because Dallas get all the boards. Yeah, defense and offensive. Best in the team. They got big ass Mikal Howard, Kalani Brown, Boris, Queen Asia. Oh, no, it's not, because somebody got to get some rebounds. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't. To me, it's not like they're going to get all the rebounds. It ain't like, shit, they got to miss shots. And they, just not. It's going to be more than enough rebounds. Now, what I would say is I wouldn't be scared personally. The fact that they such a great rebounding team, that wouldn't scare me off taking Asia rebounds. That would scare me off taking the aces. That would scare me off taking 10.5 with the aces. Because if you get an extra rebounds, like you're saying, that's extra shots. And that's less extra shots you're getting on the offensive end if you the aces. So that's one reason why I would stay off of that. Yeah, because Dallas is definitely the best rebounding team. And also, to me, Dallas to me is just like a light Vegas, because Dallas got all the firepower, but they just not as disciplined. Their players are just not as great, and they just not as well coached, and they're not as great defensively. So they can make it interesting. They just not. Like I always say, it's just something missing with Dallas. I don't know what it is. It's just something missing with them, But they definitely gonna make it interesting, and they might even steal a game just off their pure offense, for real. But they don't have a shooter even as good as Kelsey Plum. And Kelsey Plum's a good shooter. They don't have a Jackie Young. They don't even got a Chelsea Gray from 3. Maybe Satu, but I don't trust Enrique like that from 3. They don't got no 3-pointers like that. Damn sure don't trust Natasha Howard. So if you can't shoot threes better than the aces, you in trouble. And not like I think the aces are the greatest 3-point shooting team either. It's just the fact that if you're going to be the aces, you better be able to shoot threes better than them, like the Liberty. That's why I think the Liberty can beat them. But Dallas don't got a chance because they can't hit threes. They ain't got no shooters. The question, what's a great question with my man Ask Allen? The question is Satu, Queen Satu, going to have to shoot threes? That's the question. She's sitting out there at 1.5. Shit, I think Enrique's sitting out here at 1.5. Is Enrique sitting out at 1.5? Okay, she moved. She was at 1.5, I think, minus 156. I think I seen her at 1.5. But Satu sitting out here 1.5 and she getting juiced up now, minus 136. Somebody got to shoot threes against the Aces. Somebody gonna have to shoot them. You're not gonna, I could be wrong. And I hope I am, because that means it's gonna be a whole lot of freaky tea. But you ain't about to just sit up here. Come on, let's get this stop, Purdue defense. Let's get this stop and hold them to a field goal. I don't think. Yeah, she was 1.5. I thought so. I thought I seen it. It was just too juice for me to grab it. Damn, they ain't get that stop. It was too juice for me to grab it. I should have parlayed it with something. That's why I didn't do it. I ain't really have nothing I like to parlay with it at the time. But yeah, that's my question. Dallas gonna have to shoot more threes to keep up with the Aces. They're not gonna have no choice but to shoot threes, because as much as the Aces gonna score. And I know Dallas' game plan is probably going to be try to get the ball inside, and use their size, but shit, nah, ain't. That's what we need. Yeah, let's back them up some on first down. Let's hold them to a field goal. Let's start getting some home cooking. Hold them to a field goal. That's crazy, too. And then Purdue, y'all come down and kick a touchdown. Y'all come down and score a touchdown. Then we just need 10-second half points from y'all and just need one more field goal from Wisconsin. Cash that thing out. But yeah, man, I'm probably going to be looking at some Dallas three-pointers, to be honest with you, some Dallas three-point ladders, because they the ones who going to have to shoot threes. Let me see what 4 threes for Queen Satu is. Not enough. 280, come on. Whoa, holy shit, that's an error. Oh, we got to play that now. There's something wrong there. So 4 threes with Enrique is plus 310. Her 3 threes, just to put this in perspective, I'm about to bet this now. This is an error. That's a mistake. That is a mistake. So we're going to go ahead and put some blunt money on that. Enrique, 4 threes at 310. That's a mistake. And I'll explain to y'all why that's a mistake. And it's on FanDuel. The reason why that's a mistake is, for one, Satu Sabally to hit 4 threes is plus 280. Who you think got a better chance of hitting 4 threes? Who you think gonna attempt more threes? And that's evident by the line. So the line is Satu 1.5 minus 136. So they just saying you got to bet on her to make 2 threes. Enrique shit is 2.5. So you got to bet on Enrique 3 threes. So Satu 4 threes should really be like plus 4 something, plus 5 something. Enrique should be low, probably 250. Based on the way DraftKings, the way FanDuel do it, I'll tell you what it should be. It should be what Kelsey Plum's is. That's what it should be. Enrique, Kelsey Plum 2.5. Kelsey Plum threes is over 2.5 minus 120. So Kelsey Plum 4 threes is plus 188. So her and Enrique got the same 3-point line. The difference is to hit 4 threes, Enrique, you getting a whole $100 more, plus 310. And that Satu line too. I don't know if they're supposed to be switching. It shouldn't. Satu should be more than 280. I wouldn't touch that 4 with Satu. That's what I was about to say. Hell no. But when I seen Enrique, oh no. And just for whatever you want to call it, for reference, Freaky T, 10.5 rebounds. Her 12 rebounds is what? Plus 140? Plus 145? So that's telling you what FanDuel does just to go 1 over. They're not about to make, if Freaky T base is 10.5, they're not about to give you plus 300 for her to get 12. They're not going to do that. And that's what they just did with Enrique. So yeah, that's an error. And that's what we do. That's what we do on this channel. That's why you fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we just fall into these. Now we don't always fall into them. I remember I was asleep taking a nap when the world caught that damn Brogdon plus 10,000. That, FanDuel don't never give out no plus 10,000s no more on for the NBA. But hold on, 751, 675, 751. 675. I missed that. That was like the best cash of the NBA season for everybody. Everybody was cashing off that. But yeah, I'm glad we just was able to snipe that. Now let's go, Enrique. Hit you some threes, baby. But yeah, that's the question, man. Dallas is gonna have to. That's why I like that even more. Dallas gonna have to shoot threes to keep up because they ain't got the scores. Natasha Howard is nice, but she not a scorer like a Jackie Young or a Kelsey Plum. Yeah, she can get 20, but she not a scorer. Only scores they got is Satu, and I wouldn't even say Satu was a scorer. Satu can just get buckets. But the only scorer they really got is Enrique. Now, that's a bona fide stone cold scorer. I don't get it. That's a bona fide scorer. But Asia, scorer. Kelsey, scorer. Jackie Young, scorer. Chelsea Gray can give your ass 25. So, scorer. She just choose to pass. Satu, to me, she's just more all around. She's an all around player. Wow, Satu points went down. Maybe this total is dropping. Because Enrique at 20 and a half points is just sinister. That's just sinister. That and then Satu at 18 and a half points, open up the SGPs, man. Because I'm not going to probably play none of these as a base. I'm not going to put no unit on them. Even Asia Wilson at 21 and a half. These numbers are comedy. This game is about to be up and down, side to side, all over the place. Wild shit. Unless this is just a ha he 30-point at halftime game, ain't no way in hell Enrique ain't gonna score 20. Let me look up Queen Satu. See what Queen Satu been doing. I'm pretty sure she's been the model of consistency, getting 20 ever since she came back from that injury where she blew a kiss to the crowd in Minnesota. Pretty sure. I haven't checked her lines in a long time. I just felt like she's been getting it. Good Lord. Yeah, so she had 13, but then before that, she had 32. Then she had 8, but she only played 21 minutes that game because she was in foul trouble. But before that, 21, 27, 22, 40, and 22. So Shorty done went over this 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's 6 of 8 over this 20. And then it's so funny. Before that, if you want to go before that, she had 9 and 7. Then she had 28, 21, and 25. Let me see what she do against the Aces specifically. 21 against the Aces. 21, 21. 19 against the Aces. 10 and 9. Okay. So nothing too crazy to make me say I got a player. But I do think that 18 and a half is not a steal, but it, I could not talk you off of that. That's a good number. That's a good number to play her at. Damn, man. Why y'all couldn't y'all? It's over for this shit. I ain't gonna say it's over, but this is fucking annoying. God damn, y'all are fucking trash, Purdue. Y'all got a penalty on first down and y'all still couldn't keep them out the fucking end zone at home? My God. No matter how bad these teams be looking, I guess you just got to remember it's still fucking Purdue and it's still Wisconsin. And they can't stop nobody. Are you kidding me, Purdue? That would have been perfect. Hold them to a field goal. They trying to help you out. I turn this shit back on. This is a touchdown. I need y'all to at least score a touchdown here. But it's early. Nah, fuck that. Kick a field goal. It's early. Kick a field goal for the vibes. Oh, God, and he just got sacked on first down. These guys are trash. But we'll see what happens. So, yeah, that's my feeling on that. Satu still looking like she worth a play. But again, Asia Wilson, I wonder where Asia 25 is now. And they fucking stupid too here. Yeah, so this is how you know, and you can snipe these people. This is amazing. This is terrible. So when I say it's amazing, I say it in a bad way. How the fuck? How is Asia Wilson? What's Asia Wilson to score 20? Is y'all even offering that? Of course, y'all not offering that. How is Asia Wilson on FanDuel with this shit? Over 21 and a half minus 140. So that's, you got to get her to score 22 points minus 140. How the fuck is her 25 minus 102? Why would I even play that? Who would be dumb enough to play her 25 at minus 102? What the hell? But hey, I can't complain because they'll fuck up too, and they fucked up when they put that Enrique there. Yeah, they fucked up when they did that. We definitely got good value there, so we'll see. Let's see what Purdue doing in this trash game. They so damn ass. Look at this. Quarterback running for his life, boy. Running for his damn life. What is it? 4th and 2? Y'all punting it or y'all going for it? Yeah, they punting it. And this can't be a fake. Yeah, because they ready for that. This game about to be over at halftime. And I'm telling y'all, this is how the damn, or I think this is how the Oregon and Colorado game and the Tennessee UTSA game gonna go. 21-3. Wisconsin got the ball with 4.5 minutes left in the second half, and they can make this shit 28-3. And then when it's like that, it's like, do you really think that Colorado is going to try and kick field goals the rest of that game? They're not in a position to. Same thing with Purdue here. It's like, yeah, I hope. I'm always, hoping for the best with Blood Money Best. But logically, do I think that's going to happen? No, I don't think that's going to happen in this game because we didn't anticipate that. That's not why. That wasn't my cap of the game. That wasn't Vegas's cap of the game. They set a line at a touchdown. So I thought that this would get no more than, 14 points, 17 points out of hand. This shit already out of hand in the first half. It could be 28-3 at halftime. And just to put that into perspective, the first half spread of this game was probably 4. So, that's not what we anticipated when we capped this Blunt Money bet. You know what I'm saying? We anticipated a nip and tuck, give and go game where maybe Purdue was actually leading at halftime as a home dog of less than 7 points on a Friday night. But instead, they just getting took into the woodshed. The same thing that could happen to Colorado. Or Colorado can be in the game and them 2 field goals would be easy to get. I just think that it's a better chance of the former happening, not the latter. Aces play zone defense against Dallas last matchup. I don't feel so confident Asia getting 10 rebounds, but it's Asia. Oh, yeah, I do. I feel confident it's Asia. I don't care about that stuff, bro. I don't care about no zone defense, no man defense. I don't care about none of that. It's Asia in there. She's going to get the rebounds, though. Because it's not like Kia Stokes. So, yeah, if you're saying like she's not going to be in the middle of the zone and Kia Stokes is going to be, Kia Stokes don't be playing 30 minutes. Let me see what Kia Stokes played last game. Let me see how many minutes Kia Stokes played. Yeah, typical Kia Stokes. 22 minutes. That's what she's going to do. 22, 24, 23, 19, 22. Asia going to play 35 minutes. So that's 13 minutes of Asia just being in the center. And that's assuming she don't get no other rebounds, no free throw rebounds, no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, now that's zone D. Again, somebody got to get rebounds. Yes, I know it's harder to rebound in the zone defense, but they're not getting all the rebounds. Good Lord. I need Purdue, Wisconsin. Shit, you about to get it along with Wisconsin the way they looking. God damn. You got Purdue, Wisconsin over 54. UVA, Wisconsin under. I like that under a lot. And San Jose State +6. Yeah, I like San Jose. I lean there. My only thing is I wonder if it's tough for me betting against these on a short week. It's tough for me betting against these service academies. But I definitely lean San Jose State. If they could guard the option, they can win. I think they better. They better. But the problem is it's hard as shit to it's hard for a whole week to prepare for that option. Now you got a short week to prepare for this option. But if I was leaning away, it would be San Jose State. They punted Cowards. Yeah, they did. What's the buys? We about to eat on Sunday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coach Prime, but the Buffs O-line and D-line bad. Just gonna watch. Yeah, that's why I'm all over Oregon, man. I hate to do it. I was watching this podcast and dude had a great analogy for Colorado. He just said Colorado is that hot craps player, and I don't even play craps anymore. I don't forgot. I ain't shot 4, 5, 6 in about 20 years, or maybe about 15 years. But it's like when you hot, and like Dion been hot. He been hot. Colorado been hot. Sooner or later, that hot streak gonna stop. And I think this is when it does. I could be wrong. Everybody who to this point has been wrong. But I just feel really confident. That's why I'm putting my money on it today. Second half, Colorado over in desperation. Possibly. But again, Will that offense get exposed? Because they were struggling to move the ball against Colorado State. They couldn't move the ball. Bro, how was they getting all their points? I think the first half, they got all their points off the Dion turnover, off the Dion Jr. turnover. Let me pull up that game log for Colorado State. Because that offense is what surprised me. They offense wasn't moving the ball from what I remember. Colorado versus Colorado State. Had to sound that out. Yeah, so Colorado scored 14 first half points against Colorado State, and they gave up 21 to Colorado State. And this is what Colorado State, remember, they was driving. He said, I'm with you, Jane. Oregon got nothing, but that's what I'm saying. That boy Kamara, who was living in the back in that backfield, he a 3-star all-star. He one of the best 3-stars in the country, probably. Kamara, who was living in the backfield for Colorado State, Oregon got them boys. They got D tackles that's faster and better than him. Fuck D ends coming off the edge. They got D tackles better than Kamara. It's gonna be tough, but it's Dion. I ain't gonna act like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so the first touchdown was Shiloh Sanders, 80-yard return. And if you remember, they was driving. That was an 80-yard interception return. So that lets you know Colorado State was driving on them boys. He had to run it back 80 yards. Then after that, the quarterback commenced to busting their ass the rest of the game. Because right after that, 8:09, Colorado State scored a minute later. 7-12. Scored a minute later. Then they scored a minute after that off a fumble return. And then Colorado scored their only touchdown of the first half. They scored their own. Matter of fact, holy shit. Yeah, man. Colorado scored 2 offensive touchdowns that game against Colorado State. They scored 2 offensive touchdowns. Unless I'm missing something. And then obviously overtime. They scored 2 touchdowns in overtime. But like I said, they scored 1 in the first half. They didn't score nothing in the third quarter. Neither team scored in the third quarter. So Colorado State shut them down in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, they kicked a field goal. Colorado State scored a touchdown, and that's when the game should have been over. They went up 28-17, but the coach got scared, started playing, to lose instead of to win, not to lose instead of to win. And then Colorado kicked a field goal, a 41-yard field goal, so they still couldn't get it in. Then Shedeur goated drive, because he is goated, young Shedeur with the 98-yarder. So I say all that to say this. That second half over scared me a little bit. Motherfuckers might not be able to score. Motherfuckers might not be able to move the ball against Oregon backups that's better than Colorado State starters. Might not be able to. We'll see, though. We'll see. Because trust me, Colorado State ain't the only ones that want to be doing the Dion dance. Colorado State ain't the only team that want to be doing like this to Shedeur. It's every time one of these teams score, they're going to want to put it in Colorado's face, because it's not like it's on no hating shit, but they just want to show teams like, oh, this who y'all thinking? Okay, we about to, So, yeah, I feel for, we'll see what happens, but it'll be tough for me to mess with that second half over, man. But yeah, let me see. This game at halftime yet? We'll go till halftime and then not in the stream. But as far as WNBA, excuse me. I gave this out in the timeline too. I'm tripping. I parlayed both halftimes, both first halves. New York the Liberty first half money line and the Aces first half money line. I think they both actually gonna cover their numbers. But I just went the safe route and took their money lines instead. And this line creeping up for this Liberty game. It went from 6.5 to 8. But I just put the bet in. Both of those first halves like a -122, I think. So you should still be able to get that. It's crazy. These are like the conference finals. They call them the semifinals, but these basically like the conference finals already. It ain't take long. It ain't take long. Uh, I definitely lean over in that Aces game. I wonder what the Aces team total is. Probably something ridiculous. 92 and a half. Wow. Hmm. I don't know though. It is the playoffs. I would do first half if anything. I would have to do first half team total, and we're not gonna get that line. At least I can't get it. You probably can get it now on points bet. I don't know what it would be. I mean, I'm assuming it'd be like I'm saying 47 and a half, maybe 46, 47 and a half. Probably yeah, 46 or 47 and a half. No, worth the play. Worth the play. It has a lot of points, but especially in the playoffs, but worth the play. Dewana Bonner, I ain't putting it in yet. Just because I ain't trying to allocate my bankroll to WNBA. I'm allocating everything's gonna be to college football. And then once I see how much I've actually invested in college football, then I'll do blunt money bets on WNBA. But I'm telling you now, I'm playing her double double, Bonner double double, and I'm playing her to score 30. I don't like the 25. I would play Alyssa Thomas 25 on her to score 30 because you got good odds with Alyssa Thomas. 420. I would take that. 2260 with Bonner. I'd rather just get it live if she starts slow. But that 30 points for Bonner at 820, definitely worth it to me. But Najee Laney to score 25 is 560. I don't like that. They could do a little better than that. Okay. Okay, Purdue, y'all got off the field. All right, Purdue, y'all done got off the field. Y'all got 2 timeouts. Y'all about to get a punt. Let's just get a score, man. And where y'all at with it, y'all could kick a field goal and everything would be good because it's like, okay, we kicked the field goal. We're going into halftime with the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and kick the field goal. Pull up this college. Also, I'll tell y'all now, my boy Lockie, he nice with it too. I told y'all, Lockie to go. We taking Colorado to beat Washington this week. Not Colorado. We taking Cal to beat Washington this week. That shit probably like a plus 1,000 money line. It should be more, but we taking that. Lockie be calling them shits. Um, that's definitely gonna be a blow money bet. In this I gotta listen to his breakdown again. But his breakdown basically entails the fact that this coach has already beat Washington twice as a double-digit underdog. He's very familiar with them. It's all about coaching staffs. And he actually called this. I told y'all, we just didn't play it. He called it with like Texas State or Texas Southern that first week. He was talking about how that coach is like great and people view him as like the next guy that's about to get a Power 5 job. And he went out and showed his ass week 1. And I think they got to win. Texas State beat somebody as a big underdog. We didn't play it. I mentioned it. We took them on the spread and they ended up winning the game. And we took them on the spread in a parlay. We ain't even straight bet them. So lock be on this shit. But I'm looking for the Cal Washington game. It got to be late. Plus 760. I'm gonna shop around for that. I feel like we can do better with a 20-point underdog. But for what it's worth, last year I cashed out on a couple of those because he got me looking. But he gave out Georgia State last year. I forget against Georgia Tech. I forgot who they was playing against, but they was a plus 830. And when I was in my gambling chat, I told them to play that shit, and that hit. And then there was another one that I found myself. I sniped myself. I forgot who it was. It was like a plus 1120. I sniped them. So yeah, so I'm telling y'all now, Cal's getting played. We're gonna shop around and try to get the best money line. Let me go on FanDuel real quick. Oh, how about to say? I know Purdue ain't about to punt already. You bums. Let me see. Oh man, we can't search on the. You can search on the app. Apparently, you can't search on the desktop or the laptop. I think we're gonna get a better money line on DraftKings. Definitely probably get one on BetMGM. Let's see. Oh wait, look at headlines. Alabama 11.5 next week. See, USC is right now a minus 17.5 to Colorado. That shit gonna be at 20, 21.5 if Colorado get blown out. Right now, you can bet USC 17.5. This is the same thing I saw last week. Same thing. Michigan minus 18 versus Nebraska. They should kill them. Michigan should kill Nebraska. My God. Notre Dame minus 6.5 versus Duke. It all depends. If Notre Dame win, that's a good letdown spot. If Notre Dame lose, that's a good smash spot. So, interesting. Leave that alone. Oh, so much for that. Nah, plus 700 on FanDuel on DraftKings. So you're getting a better 760. All right. Oh, man. Oh, y'all way back. Y'all back in the Lord. This got punt written all over it. But for what it's worth, maybe Wisconsin actually could a field goal now. You know? UCLA, I could see that. Vanderbilt against who? And Michigan. Oh shit. That's an ugly party for real. Who Vanderbilt playing? And taking Michigan State in times like this is wild. You a bold guy. Boys look like they quit last week. Even though Washington is tough. Yo, y'all running the ball, man. Call a timeout, Wisconsin. Call a timeout. Make them pay for that, man. Y'all should call a timeout. Don't let them run the clock out. It's 21-3. These bums is at the 4-yard line running the ball. Now it's 3rd and 4. And y'all letting them run all this time off the clock, Wisconsin, when you could have called a timeout. Egging me. Kentucky versus Vanderbilt, Maryland versus Michigan State. Oh, okay. I'm going to talk you off that. Oof. That's not targeting? It's like everything targeting these days. I'm surprised that wasn't targeting. He hit dude right in the head. But we'll take that nice 25-yard pass, it looked like. Let me see. 10. It's more like a 15-yard pass. We'll take it, though. This quarterback got some juice to him. Unfortunately, he ain't got no blocking. This Purdue quarterback got some wiggle to him, though. Pause. But yeah, I could see that. I could see the Michigan State versus the Maryland. I think Kentucky's pretty good this year. But yeah, I don't know if I said this or not. I think I did, but Kelsey Plum is somewhere I would look at too. Definitely look at Kelsey. I'm ready for the prize picks to drop. Let me see if the prize picks drop. Let me see if we got some vibes. I have not really dug into the NFL, y'all. It's tough. Maybe I should do that right now a little bit. Nah, we ain't got time in second and two. I haven't gotten to the NFL yet, to be honest. WNBA lines is up. Oh, WNBA lines is up. They're not up, but they up. Points and rebound and assists look like. Purdue. Oh, sling it. What the fuck? Boy, I know you ain't trying to just get that in between 8 people. Good Lord. Yeah, they got points, rebounds, and assists up. Alyssa Thomas at 16.5 points. Not bad. Tiff Hayes. I'm looking at Tiff Hayes unders. I'm looking to go under with Tiff. She getting her minutes taken away. And I don't fear going under Tiff on her birthday. I don't fear going under Tiff against this team. Vandersloot over points probably going to make it to a prize pick. That's a fact. Shout out to my boy Lizzo. That's a fact. Let me see what we got here. Oh. Told you that quarterback got some wiggle to him. Let's get to the line. 1st and 10. Come on. We need to do all this just to get a field goal. Then I'll feel really confident. If we get a field goal here, I feel really confident about this plus 1,000. Well, no, I'll feel good about it. I won't feel confident because I don't know if these boys can score a touchdown. But the field goals is the toughest to get because they have no incentive to kick field goals in the second half. Especially, oh my God, if Wisconsin actually gets the ball to start the half, cancel Christmas. Still got one timeout. Oh, wait, we ain't got no timeouts. Damn, Purdue. We're struggling out here. Damn. Wow. That was great. But they gonna struggle. Like if I was watching this, if I really wanted to gamble tonight instead of betting, but if I just wanted to be a gambler, I would take Wisconsin in the second half. They can't block Wisconsin. Even that play that was great, they did all they could. Oh shit. They did all they could. They chipped with the running back. Man, that motherfucking linebacker just ran the running back over. He gave him enough time. He ran him over, got right up, and almost hit the quarterback again. And this is with them basically playing a prevent or only rushing one extra guy. So second half, I'll be very surprised if Purdue come back. But hopefully they do, because that's good for the blunt money bet. I want them to. These boys just got offsides, back to the 50. We're still good, though. We're going to get in field goal range. It just depends on if we make the field goal. Rebounds. I already told you I like Breonna Stewart, 8.5. Call me Freaky T. John Quell. I like a lot of the rebounds, them. Oh, he ran it all the way. Come on, you right. Oh, man. That's the problem. We need a Spikesees. We need a Spikesees bad. Oh, we fucked. Oh, he ain't spike it. Oh, why, bro? Oh, that's a pass interference. Wow, they didn't call that. Wow. Ballsy, because they ran out of time, so they couldn't stop the clock. I don't know how that wasn't pass interference, though. He literally, he pushed dude out the way and caught the interception. Wow. As I watched this NC State, maybe I should have just did. I didn't want to go full Dingen tonight, but I wasn't thinking about doing this to every game with the 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. And that Virginia game is starting off just what you need with a 7-7. That's how you wanted to start off. That is crazy. That was a pass interference. That would have been our field goal right there just to keep it a band with you. Because they would have got 15 yards. That was damn sure pass interference. Ain't no 2 ways about that. They ain't call it. And it was right in front of the ref. That's awful. Let me see. Assists. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of lanes that I could put a ticket full of my lanes together now. Enrique assists. Freaky T rebounds. Breonna Stewart rebounds. That's 3 right there. Tiff Hayes under points. Shit, what's Asia points on here? 23 or 22? What's Asia points? I need that Rebecca Allen PRA. I think she's going to bounce back. Yeah, 23.5. That's the thing. FanDuel, they tweaking. If you really like Asia, I would say play that shit now on FanDuel. They tweaking with the lines. That's why I like Prize Picks. They'll let it be known. They'll tell you when somebody tweaking. Asia Wilson is 21.5. minus 140 right now. On Prize Picks, she 23.5. Satu, 18.5 on FanDuel, 19 on Prize Picks. Arike, 20.5 on FanDuel, 21 on Prize Picks. So if you like any of those girls, now's the time to get them. For real. Wisconsin second half minus 2.5. Yeah, I might have to hop on that shit there. And that strike me as the type of bet that everybody gonna want to take the dog. Let me see something. How much is they up now? They up 18 now. If we play them minus 9.5, it's a plus 235. Not enough. Unless we was going to do a live SGP. Let's see. Let's play Purdue to be absolutely fucking trash in the second half. You know why we should do that? Because if they're not absolutely trash, we can still cover our plus 1,000. If Purdue comes back and makes this a game, that means that Wisconsin's going to be kicking field goals and they're going to be scoring touchdowns. Or Wisconsin can just win this game. Let me see. That's it? Hold on. Oh, holy moly. Okay, so Wisconsin minus 28. They up 18. Okay, it's 24 points scored. Okay. It's been 24 points scored. $48. Yeah, we'll probably want the under. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not too happy about that. It's a plus 342. So if you did a little SGP, Wisconsin minus 27.5 and the under 51.5, it's only a 342. I don't like that enough. I'd rather just play the damn Wisconsin minus 128. Now, if you was to do, excuse me, Wisconsin minus 27.5 and you put that with the over 51.5, it's 673. Or you can just do the game under 48.5. I like that better. You can just do the straight game under 48.5 plus 412. You could do that too. I don't know if I'm gonna do that though. Let me look at a couple other things. Wisconsin to win by 37 points, which is basically them to. They up 18, so 37. 18 times 2 is 36, so plus 1,800 for them to win by 37 is kind of crazy. 37 to 42, actually. Instead of that, I would say yeah. If I was doing anything, which I'm not, I would do Wisconsin. I would go to winning margin. Let me see these four-way joints. Yeah, I would go to winning margin. And I would do Wisconsin to win by, that don't seem right. 26-30. Oh, that's why. Okay. They up 18. You can do 26-30, which is a plus 600, or Wisconsin to win by 31 points or more, which is a plus 380. If you think Wisconsin just gonna house them in the second half. Um, Wisconsin to win by 43 or more is plus 5,000. If you think it's gonna get really ugly in the second half. Because this game should be 28-3, which is 25, then that wouldn't be out the range of possibility. We'll pull some of these up and just see how it looks. Yeah. I may have just constructed the perfect lay. Not even the perfect lay. All right, let's have some live blunt money bet fun. Excuse me, fellas. This is what we watch for, I guess. All right, we can have some fun. Wisconsin under 54.5. Wisconsin 26.5. NC State money line 3C. Ooh, juice. I have found a strategy here. A strategy that I would like to play just for some blunt money. And we're going to root for Wisconsin here. And if Wisconsin does not cover these numbers, that would mean that Purdue actually tried to make it a game, and that's fine. Now, before I do this, let me look at the board here. Just for fun, guys. We got a blunt money bet. Now, this Boise State. Oh, wait. Air Force and San Jose State. What is the total for that game? 45.5. Let me look at some college specials here. That one rushing touchdown each quarter for this is very appealing. Maybe we can party that with something. That is very appealing. That 270. Not enough for me to just play it as a blow money bet, but that's appealing. One field goal in each quarter. Nah, I don't trust Service Academy kickers. 4 touchdowns in each half could happen. 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals could happen. I just don't know. Maybe we'll sprinkle that. Maybe. Both teams will score each quarter. Let me go to the San Diego State game. Boise State. Oh, excuse me. Boise State, San Diego State. Total looks like it just ticked up a tad. These are crazy. One rush touchdown each quarter is plus 950. One pass touchdown each quarter is plus 1200. My dumb ass. I'm like, why can't each of these teams score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals? I already played it. I'm like, wait a minute. It's just the perfect game for that shit. Yeah, that's why we played it already. All right. 4 touchdowns in each half. Nah, that's not gonna happen. 1 field goal in each quarter. I could see that, except for what game were they talking about? Both of these kickers are fucking trash. I don't think it was this game. I was listening to a podcast where they were saying one game, stay away from the kicking. I'm gonna have to listen to it again. Each team to score 1 touchdown in each quarter. Nah, we don't want no each team nothing. No, each team, no. Both teams, no. Each team to score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. That's all we want from there. Now, 1 field goal each quarter does look a tad spicy. 4 touchdowns each half is no. It could happen though. It's only going 10 points over the total. Maybe added 1 field goal each quarter. All right. So with this Wisconsin thing, if you go under winning margin, it's 2 separate ones. So you have winning margin, then you have winning margin 5 bands. If you go to 5 bands and do Wisconsin to winning margin between 26 and 30, it's a plus 600. Then you go to, that's under 5 bands. Then the other ones is just winning margin. 31 to 36 is plus 550, and 37 to 42 is plus 1800. So just basically we betting on them to win between 26 and 42 points. I am putting true blunt. Oh, I know y'all ain't just take one off. They take one off? Nope, they didn't. Okay. Yeah, and I'm putting true blunt money on this. Just something to watch the game. But just from my eyes to see in this game, they can't block them. And if they can't block them, I don't know if they're going to move the ball. So we'll see. True blunt money on this. Basically 26 to 42, Wisconsin to win this game. I couldn't find nothing to party with the one rush touchdown each quarter for Air Force and San Diego State. So I'll just leave that there. But it's something I could definitely see happening. And I'll add 1 field goal each quarter. Actually, nah, I'm not going to add that. Nah. I couldn't talk you off of 1 field goal each quarter in the Boise game at plus 1,200. And I couldn't talk you off of each team to score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals in the Air Force game. I just don't really trust Service Academy field goal kickers. But maybe they'll get the ball so close and be unable to score that they'll kick a field goal a couple times. So, but those Wisconsin ones would definitely do. All right. As far as prize picks, I definitely could. And playing the Tiff Hayes under is definitely bold. So I ain't going to be running to do it. But her minutes are decreasing. Harris coming off the bench going crazy. You see, Tiff Hayes game log. Yep. And this is what I was talking about too. During the season, she's like 35, 29, 26, 40, 36, 33, 27, 38, 27, 30, 33. But these playoffs, 27, 20, and 21. She's losing the minutes. 7, 6, and 14. She had 14 game 1 in 21 minutes. So she still didn't play a lot of minutes. She just shot very well. She hit 4 threes. That's why. But her under 3-point attempts is going to be it. I know they're going to hang them shits right at. They're going to hang them under 3-point attempts. They're going to hang them shits at 4. Like they always do. And we're going to go under. Because we're going to go under. She ain't going to be shooting them like that. I don't think. She's going to be driving if she's in. And she's not going to play a bunch of minutes. It don't look like she is. Now, getting 27 minutes in a big game 3 is important. But even in that big game 3, she scored 7 points, went 3 of 7, 1 of 3 from 3. And that was her birthday. So we definitely going to go under her 3. I mean, my goodness, she hasn't shot. I don't know why I didn't get on this last game. Oh, probably because she had that one game. But she's only had more than 4 3-point attempts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In 1 of 10 games. She shot 6. Other than that, it's been 4 or less every other game. So we definitely going to be on Tiff Hayes under 3s attempted and probably under her PRA as well. Maybe not the points because she could get hot as evidence with this 14, but maybe get the PRA The PRA might be like 17 and a half, 16 and a half. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't really going, generally, she ain't going to get no rebounds and assists. So, all right, man. Gave out a live BNB. Hopefully, we get right with the rest. But I'm about to do some studying so I could be on point in the morning, letting you all know. Because I'm think I'm going to take Mount Dukes to breakfast tomorrow. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, oh, shit. See, that's why I shouldn't be wearing these slides. I got these slides. I love these slides. I'm not like a designer guy, but I got these Dolce & Gabbana slides for the summer. I love these shits. But my problem is, this is why I'm not a designer guy, because I don't take care of stuff like that. I just been wearing these shits out. I should be wearing them in like exclusive nice pool parties. I just been wearing them out, and I look down and I got fucking red shit all over these. And I ain't even want no white ones. I wanted some blue ones for this very reason. Now I gotta clean these shits. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so definitely tomorrow we're gonna come as probably as early as possible. Yeah, I'd rather come real early than to come late at like 11. I don't really like doing that. So look for me no later than 10:30, but I'm gonna try to get on at 10:15, have all my plays, have all my lays, try to take it a little easy tomorrow. Have all my plays, all my lays, because Sunday gonna be big. Excuse me, with NFL, and we're gonna lick tomorrow for sure. But with WNBA and NFL together, it's some opportunity for some beautiful shit. It's some opportunity for some beautiful lays, for some beautiful round robins, man. And that's what I'm about to do when I get off with y'all. Try to find some college round robins to go with that plus 220, that Colorado one passing touchdown each quarter. I like that. I might just play that, as a half unit bet since it's plus 220. But I want to find other things around robbing that with. I don't know. I don't want to do too much Oregon and Tennessee. I was going, first thing that came to my mind was maybe an Oregon alternate spread, but I ain't gonna drag it. We're gonna find something with that though. We're just gonna keep looking, gonna find something. So man, y'all know the vibes. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. My boy KG ain't pop up, but this was kind of his idea. I think it was KG idea or Allen. One of the dreamers was like, yo, you need to do a live stream. I think it was KG. He said I need to be watching the games and giving out a live stream. UTSA quarterback is hurt. When he get hurt? when he get hurt? I hope he got hurt today or some shit. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, that's good. Either way it goes, if his ass was healthy, it don't matter. Tennessee rolling. This is just revenge off of last game. This is revenge off of last game. They got. Okay, Frank Harris in the boot. Okay. But yeah, one of the dreamers was like, I need to stream a game live, watch it, and give out plays live while watching it. So I won't have a chance to do that on Sunday because I literally don't have my thing set up. Eventually I probably could get it, but I need like 4 TVs, man. I need like 4 TVs and to be able to watch. Right now I can watch one college football game on my laptop. But on a Sunday, I could never do this because I need NFL, I need Red Zone, I need WNBA, NBA about to be soon. So I did want to do this. And maybe I'll do this because I'm generally free Friday evenings before Friday night. I'm generally free Friday evenings. So maybe this is what we'll do on Friday evenings, like a little pre-talk. Maybe these lines move too. That Tennessee line, I won't be surprised if it moved. The team total, I won't be surprised if it moved. I'm also looking at Texas A&M tomorrow. We're going to see. We might get there on a lay. And like I said, that total touchdowns. Yeah, I got to get to work because on this DraftKings, we're going to lick their ass. We're going to lick their ass with that shit I was doing last week. We're going to get them. So as always, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Tomorrow, bright and early. Sunday, I think flow OT, but we still going to have a collab. And so I will be here. And I might have a guest on the show with me. Who knows? On Saturday or Sunday. People will be asking to pull up. So I might see what we have on Sunday. Maybe call my boy Tease, see what he doing on Sunday. All right. So as always, man, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Y'all know the vibes to get this cast up to the channel. If you haven't already, Blunt Money Best. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1. Put your notifications on so you know when I pop up out the blue like this. Y'all know the vibes to get this cash, man. Let's go, Wisconsin. Gotta have it. So let's get it.